think I figured out the difference between people who try to be successful and people who, despite trying to be successful, never really get there. The difference is speed. In the past years, I always thought that clear communication, doing what you said you're going to do at the time you said you're going to do it, at good quality and being organized is all that you need to become above average worker and gaining above average success. And yes, it is still striking to me how many people are not able to do that, and it is absolutely necessary to do that in order to be successful. However, despite doing all those things, I found that I am just that, above average, not the top performer I strive to be. There was something missing, and it took one story in my life to happen for me to realize it, and I wish I had experienced that 15 years ago. In this video, I'm going to share with you that story and what happened. I'm also going to give you 2 real-life examples that are very different, so you can kind of see how to implement it. And then I'm going to give you 9 general strategies on how to implement speed into your life and watch how it transforms everything you do. At the end of last year, we were renting a property and got a notice that the owner would like to sell the property. It came as a shock to us, especially as I literally just had our second baby. Our daughter was just 4 days old. Not what you want to hear when you're supposed to be recovering. Shortly after that, the owner's real estate agent, who was in charge of selling the property, reached out to us and met with us to discuss what the process is going to be like. At this stage, we really liked the house that we were currently living in, and we expressed that potentially we would like to buy the house. And the real estate agent immediately put us in contact with 3 different people, 2 to give us financial and legal advice, another one for if we would not want to buy it and would like to search for some more rental properties. She also came by a few days later and gave us the draft contract in case we would like to buy the house. Long story short, we bought the house. But it was the way the real estate agent worked that took me a bit by surprise. She was a hustler. She did everything so fast. She answered my emails within minutes. Those were probably the shortest emails I've ever received, and from time to time they had a typo, but I got my answer within minutes. She would always answer my calls immediately. She would set up meetings for the same day, and if she said she's going to do something, she would do it either immediately or within like an hour or 2. I interacted with her a lot over the span of 2.5 months, and I never had to wait for her. And the people that she worked with and that she recommended that I will work with were exactly the same. The process was just moving really, really fast. I never had to wait for anyone. But the real estate agent was not fast in all things that she did. She knew that quality matters, and at some point she needs to slow down to deliver high quality service. So when we had a meeting, I never felt rushed. She always took time to do some small talk and ask about the kids and talk about her grandchildren and about the community around and her business. She always answered all my questions in a lot of details. I felt like she really cares. I can definitely see why she is as successful as she is. If you have a goal, it is very likely, probably almost guaranteed, that you need to either communicate with other people or take some kind of actions, and most likely you need to do both of those things. Think about how much faster you will be able to achieve your goal if you speed things up. Let's take a look at 2 examples. Your goal might be get a promotion and a salary increase at your work. Your slower you would maybe wait for your next annual performance review, or until your manager is in a really good mood, or until you finish your year-long project. Well, your faster you can set up a meeting with your manager at the earliest convenience and then come to the meeting prepared. Tell your manager, I want to get a promotion, I want to get a salary increase. What do I need to do in order to achieve that? And then either they tell you what you need to do and then you know, or maybe they will say something like the budget is tight and we are happy not to make cuts. Well, in that case, you can use what you prepared and you can tell your manager that you understand that the budget is tight, but you are thinking about this new initiative that the business can do that is low cost, low risk, but could bring some more money into the business. And if you would achieve that, would they then promote you? And if they say yes, you know what to do. In the second example with moving faster, you will have an answer how to reach your promotion or salary increase in a matter of days. Or if they tell you, no, there is no way, there is nothing you can do to achieve promotion or salary increase, you can start searching for a better company in a matter of days. How does it work if your goal is to run a marathon? A lot of people, when they decide to run a marathon, they start by doing research. They research what shoes should they buy, what marathon to sign up for, what is the best training program out there. No, just wake up, go outside and run first thing in the morning. And once you're back from your run, you can start doing research. And even then, it should not take you several days to decide what shoes to buy. Just go and Google review of best shoes for marathon runners this year and maybe read another article about what should a good shoe for marathon have. Then drive to the nearest sports shop with running shoes, talk to the people there who can advise you on what you should be looking for, and then buy a shoe that they recommend. You know, if you are new to running, this is plenty, this is enough. And then you can be done within 2 hours, including the drive to the shop and back. And when it comes to researching what the best training program out there is, take it from me, I've been an athlete for many years. The best training plan is the one that you are consistently going to follow. If you start on a mediocre training plan today, and you're going to stick with it up until you run the marathon, it's going to give you much better results than if you take your time, you research, you read reviews, maybe you try a few of them for a week or two to see if you like them, and then maybe you start on one in a month or two. That's going to give you much lower results than if you start today on the first program that you find. Let's now talk about 9 strategies you can implement into your life so you speed things up. Number 1, don't talk about taking action, take action. Number 2, if you need an answer from someone or you need someone to do something for you, let them know immediately. You waiting a day, 2, or a week means that nothing is being done for day, 2, or week on that issue. Number 3, there is definitely a time to sit down and craft an email carefully. But most of the time, that's not the case. Number 4, think about what is the next step in achieving your goal. Take it today. Have you been thinking about starting a business? How many months or years have you been deciding what business you should start? Decide now, today, start. And then correct if needed. The experience of starting and doing is going to give you much more valuable information than just thinking about it. Number 5, one thing I used to do as part of my weekly review process, and I'm going to link a video talking about it here, is taking time to list all outstanding items, and if they took 2 minutes or less to complete, I would do them immediately. And I was always amazed how much I can get done in just 30 minutes of time. Now I do that every day. I set up a time for quick tasks. I go through all the tasks I have, and if there are any tasks that I can do really quickly within a few minutes, I do them immediately. And I was amazed to see how it speeded up. Those things are not really urgent, because if they would be urgent, I would probably do them anyway. But those are things that still need to be done, and doing them immediately, it just made everything much faster. Number 6, set tighter deadlines, especially those unofficial ones, those that you give yourself. So if you normally would take 1 week to complete a certain task, maybe go completely crazy and set 1 day and see what you're able to do in just this 1 day. Maybe the quality is not going to be 100%, but maybe for this task, 80%, and having it done in 1 day is much better than 100% but taking 7 days. Number 7, don't sacrifice quality. And that might go against the point number 6, but it's a very careful balance, right? Like the real estate agent. On one hand, she was really quick. She would answer her emails immediately. She would provide the things that she said she's going to provide immediately. She would set up meetings for the same day rather than in a week. But once she was in the meeting, she really took her time and provided value. She made me feel like I'm important. She answered all the questions I had and more. And there are certain things that you can do to ensure that the quality is good. For example, you can use AI tools to make sure that you are not sending something out with typos and mistakes. There is nothing screaming, I hurried and I don't care about this, like typos and mistakes in your text. So write what you need to write, give it to ChatGPT, ask it to check it for grammar and clarity, and you will have a text at the very least without any typos and mistakes. Number 8, use tools and delegate tasks. Working hard and focusing on what is important is going to put you above most people. But you still have only 24 hours and 7 days a week. You can make more time unless you use some technology to help you or you delegate tasks to people. So look at what you have and see if you can delegate some tasks to technology or to people. Number 9, take rest. Going at 100% speed, doing things in a week that would normally take you a month is going to take a toll on you. So make sure that you prioritize your sleep. You really get 7, 8 hours or how many hours you need to be refreshed and ready for the next day. Take some days completely off. Go to nature, forget about your phone, forget about your work, spend time with people that you love and enjoy spending time with. It may feel like slowing down, but this is going to ensure that you can continue the next day again with 100% energy. You now spent a significant amount of time watching this video. Now it's time to take action. So just after you click subscribe to this channel and like this video, go and turn off YouTube and take action. Think about what the next step is to do in order to achieve your goal. Take the action right now in the next few minutes. And after you're done, take the next step and then the next step and watch how much you've done by the end of today. Thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.